Hi everyone, it's me Leslie here with another video. Thank you so much for watching my video and thank you so much for subscribing. Today I'm doing a storytime discussion to talk a little bit about being a role model. So what is a role model? To me, what a role model is somebody who guides or mentors someone down a path. And it can be a positive path or a negative path. And as a role model, it can be something that we would really like to take on, a responsibility that we really like to take on, or it's something that inadvertently falls into our lap and we think to ourselves, oh my gosh, I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask to be anybody's role model. And so I'm primarily making this video to say that essentially we're all role models. Essentially, we all have that task assigned to us. Advertently or inadvertently, we are someone's role model eventually. Whether it's a stranger on the street or it's someone you know, that role oftentimes will fall in our laps at some point, whether we want it or not. And I'm saying that I believe it's time to take a little bit more or a lot of bit more responsibility, personal responsibility within the community. So oftentimes I take my girls out to go get a couple things at the store or take them to the playground or the library or something like that. And I just pray that everything will go well, that we'll be safe on the road, and we'll go to the store without incident, and we can go home and snuggle in tight for the evening. But the reality is, usually when we head out to run an errand, there are so many things that truly set alarm bells off for me. Whether it's seeing a woman in a bra top or a bikini top in the grocery store, or seeing people throw trash right out of their window of their car, or someone blasting their expletive-laden music during an outing at the park. It seems like there's always something when we go out. And to be honest, I'm worried for my girls. They're so sweet and innocent, and they don't know what they're getting into. And I want to say that we all have a role to play. We all have a role to play in being a decent person, being a decent role model. Whether you have kids or not, whether you have any attachments or not, it's not about that. As a community, I believe that we are part of a larger thing. We are like a family. Currently, yes, a very dysfunctional family. But within the family, we all have roles to play. We all deserve it. We all owe it to each other to be better people. We owe it to each other not to steal from each other. We owe it to each other not to try to hurt one another. We owe it to each other not to throw our trash out the window. We owe it to each other not to blast our expletive-laden music. We owe it to each other not to wear our bras in the grocery store. You know, for the kids, whether you have kids or not, for the kids. But I'm wondering how many people truly believe that they are responsible for being a decent human being in the society. I'm wondering how many people actually are mature enough and aware enough and wise enough to realize whether they want to or not, they have a role to play within the community, within this family. There are so many people, like celebrities, that'll say things like, I never asked to be anybody's role model, so I'm just going to do what I'm doing over here. I never asked for this. And that's a great way to pass the buck. And that's a great way to not take responsibility for your actions. And so I'm saying that we all have a role to play. I'm saying that we all are responsible. We are all responsible for being decent human beings. We're all responsible for being better. We're all responsible for showing the future. And by the future, I mean the younger generation. We are all responsible for showing them a decent and better way of being. We are responsible for showing them how to live as a decent, responsible, respectful human being, a good citizen within the society. All of us are role models. It is all of our responsibilities. Whether you want to pass the buck or not, that is just what it is. I am responsible for my actions. My actions have consequences, and you are responsible for your actions. Your actions have consequences. We all are responsible for our actions, and all of our actions have consequences. And I am saying, let's be better for ourselves, let's be better for our community, and realize that we are all working towards a common goal to be decent human beings in our familial structure for our family. We all owe that. We all owe that to the community to gain some sort of awareness and be better people, to be the next generation's role model. That is our responsibility, whether we want to open our eyes to it or not. And so that's what I wanted to say today. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. And until next time, bye.